All right, Josh just dropped the phone. I think he's hammered. It's not that my phone doesn't have enough space left. It's you heard him drop the beer earlier in the video, and it's fine. We'll get through it.
Okay.
But you were saying about methanol moonshine. You can buy it at methanolmoonshine.com.
Yeah. So we've been very fortunate. Just across the road here, the Hy-Vee was the very first place to ever stock us, and that was through Kendra Jacobs. To go back to Kendra, she was the one that said one day on one of my Facebook posts, we have to have this at Nationals.
And Kendra's awesome.
Superstar. She basically took over in the management, PR, marketing role for the Raceway when Brian Stickle left, and I was like, "Ooh, I might not get a gig here again." And Kendra was saying, "No, we need to keep doing what you're doing." So when she saw the moonshine thing, she's like, "We have to have this at Nationals." And I said, "Kendra, I don't know how to do it for you. I can't mail it to you to America. I can't mail bottles, and we're going to need 24 because she wanted to do one for every grid position."
Yeah.
So I said, "I don't know how to do this." And 6 degrees of separation. Jason DeWall, the DeWall Motorsport team that Brooke Tatnell drives for, he called me about unveiling a car for Brooke. Can you help me talk about this? And he goes in conversation, "Hey, that moonshine stuff, is that yours?" I'm like, "Yeah, it is." And I told him my problem. He goes, "I'm in the liquor industry. Like, what are the chances, right?" Mm-hmm. And he said, "You'll need to have a distiller in Iowa if you want to sell in Iowa. That's the way it works." He said, let me do some digging around. And Jason called Century Farms Distillery, Amanda and Ryan. They'd only been in business 1 year longer than we have. And a nice husband and wife little team. And he said, "I think they can do it for you." So I rang her and I said, "We've got a product called Methanol Moonshine. What do I need to do? Can you make it?" She said, "I don't think you'll get the name. I don't think it'll be federally approved. Because if you Google methanol, it says if you drink it, you'll go blind or you'll die." So she said, "I don't think it'll happen, but we'll try." I said, "Well, give it a try because I don't want to change the name. I think it's cool."
Yeah.
And so she tried it and she called me back 2 weeks later and said, "You're not going to believe this, but they said you can do it." And at the same time, I had to apply for an exemption to leave the country because of COVID. Mm-hmm. And everyone said, "You'll probably never get out of the country." The same day that she said it's been approved, I got approved to leave the country. So it all kind of just, and then
there's a lot that went into me getting very drunk in a hotel room at Houston's.
Yes. I love that I'm having that kind of positive effect on people's lives. People tell me great stories. We passed it around at the campsite the other night. Everyone just got wrecked. It was never actually about the alcohol. It was about the vessel. It was about the telling stories. It was about people being able to collect things. And in Australia, we do Legend Series. So we'll do a Max Dumsney bottle and a Gary Rush and a Brooke Tatnell and a Kerry Madsen.
When are we making the Connor Ferguson Always Race Day bottle? Always Race Day. I don't want to make it about me. I'm selfless. Everyone knows that.
Boy, he's good, isn't he? We can do that.
Okay.
We can do that. We put people's tractors in there. We've done wedding anniversaries. We've done weddings. We've done birthdays. We can do anything.
If you guys don't know, if you haven't been to the Knoxville Nationals, if you haven't been, there's a public drivers meeting. It's the coolest drivers meeting of the year.
Yeah.
And every driver, every 24, or I guess 20 lock-in starters, right?
Yep.
Every year, 20 guys get their own bottle, and if you turn it, the inside of the back end of the bottle has like the 4 wide from the year before. And it's one of the cooler traditions around here that Kendra had a touch on, and Kendra's touch that turning this event into what it is today. Yeah. There's a lot of people that work really hard here. Yeah. She has a lot of hands in different things that are now a regular part of Nationals.
I feel sorry for Gio Selzy because he's won 2 of them and he can't drink them. He had to have a chocolate. Dominic Selzy goes, "I'll take that, little bro."
Do you know we've had so many requests to get Corey Day on this segment?
And
he's 18, but we got to work around. Stay with me, don't worry.
He can drink a NOS.
I don't want to reveal what the surprise is going to be.
I like surprises.
It's not even that good. I think I'm overhyping it at this point.
That's what we do in the social media world.
That's right. Well, this has been awesome. Thank you for taking on
I appreciate it. Yeah. I appreciate being the sub.
Yeah, and drunk-ass Josh out here didn't have to walk backwards for a night, so he's really appreciative.
Well, I think that was something that I wanted to do for him as well.
You think so?
I watched him walking backwards when you were doing that with...
Hay for Teeb last night? We went on a road course last night. We went left and right.
Got to mix it up.
Yeah, no, it was an adventure. We ended up back at his pit, so... thank you. Matt Morrow sponsored the beers.
Oh, good on you, Matt.
He usually does. Cheer for the 2M out here. And big shout out to Derek Kessinger for being one of the guys that inspired this and in this series and everything. I love what it's turned into. So Hopefully Josh can splice these together good, because I have no fucking idea how.
For the last year, he's been pulling my shit together somehow, making it look really pretty. So I get it, mate. I get it.
Awesome. If you haven't been here yet, get down to Knoxville. Get your ass to Knoxville.
Yeah.
And we're doing the Kokomo thing, right? Took that from them too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Often imitated,
Yeah,
always duplicated.
Yeah, that's why it says always
Always
race day.
duplicated.
I always stay black and white, big race day.
Go Hawks. Go Hawks.
We'll have it back on Saturday, the 410 Nationals. Thank you guys for following along. And yeah, get down here. It's going to be a magical 7 days.